All right. Coming back, thanking the good Lord for so much with another real talk video for today. And actually, I'm doing this video for Mama JT. You know, my mama asked me to do this video, and let me say this off top so people won't think that I'm racist or anything, because I'm not. And I want to point that out first, but we know racism has never left this world. And it gets worse and worse. And y'all know me, I don't see color. I love everybody, even to those who can't stand me. But you know, Mama, I'm doing this for you like you asked me to do. And the Holy Ghost led me to do it also because it's so many young black males getting killed. So many of them. And you was talking about that incident that happened in Florida. Young man, 17 years old. This young man was just going to the store, minding his own business. Trayvon, I believe his name was Trayvon Martin. Killed over a pack of Skittles, people. That was somebody's son. Killed over a pack of Skittles and a soft drink. Just because, why? He looked suspicious. And he was killed by a white man because he looked suspicious. Can you imagine what the family is going through? Not because he was trying to rob somebody, not because he was selling dope, but just because he looked suspicious. If I can tell y'all every time I have heard that in my life because of this color right here. He was killed because he looked suspicious. And Mama, you know, like we say, there is no justice. It's just us. You remember, Mama, even when I was going through court and you was right there with me and everything, you know how the judges was. They didn't give a damn about me because the color of my skin. Oh, but God had another way, didn't he? And this man, young man, just minding his own business. You know, it's an armed neighborhood guard that was, you know, that was like, I guess you could call this like a gated community. And he was killed just from coming from the store because he looked suspicious. There is, Mama, there is no justice. It really not. And like I told y'all about on her, how I had to fight with the police. I mean, physically. And how the police, just because I look like somebody else. How he handcuffed me without even telling me why. How he threw me on the car, how he put the gun in my back, and it felt like he was about to pull the trigger on me. And I think about, Mama, all over the world, how many brothers done got killed like that. And all of a sudden, there was no gun on the scene. They know it wasn't no gun in the first place. This young man, young Trayvon, and I'm praying for his family, Mama, so much. I'm praying for everybody because he looked suspicious. It's videos like this that it's hard to do sometimes without getting frustrated because, especially when there's a good young man. 17, that is very young. I told y'all about when I was my last girlfriend, her youngest brother got killed at 17 behind a drive-by. And it's really so many crooked judges and crooked lawyers. The system, you can't depend on the system. The system is, people are so wicked and far gone now, man, because it's all about money. And Mom, I'm going to get you to my point in a minute in this video because I want to point all this out first so we can get a greater understanding on why these things are going like they're going, because it's too many crooked people. The justice system has been failing for years. This young brother was unarmed, Mama. He didn't have no weapons on him. He had in his hand a pack of Skittles and a soft drink. And here come this white man by the name of George, thinking that this boy is all kind of trouble. George Zimmerman, if I remember the name correctly. He was a white man. He was the guard of the community. And Mama, check this out. Even the police had told him to stand down. Don't shoot. And he shot the boy anyway. Cold-blooded murder. And you know what's probably going to happen? That white man just gets sent home, fired. And he'll probably get a job later on working somewhere else. But if it was somebody black that would have killed the white man, they would have threw the book. Now we getting to where we going, Mama. They would have threw the book if it was a black man that shot a little white man. He wouldn't have seen daylight. But we talking about America. This is the land of the free. America, oh, beautiful America. The hell with America. Y'all just gotta feel me in this video. That man took the law into his own hands. See, it's not right when somebody gets off like that. And then the blacks get hit with so much. Now, let's go back to what you was talking about too, Mama, the other incident down here in South Dallas. And we know we got black-on-black crime all day long, but we tying this in also with how it's so many crooked cops that get off. How many cops done beat a man half to death? How many cops done shot a black man because they thought he had a gun on him? Look at the other incident that was in South Dallas. But we talking about at the train station. How these black teens, they killed this other brother because of they wanted his iPod, excuse me. Young brother saved his money, worked hard for his iPod, and when he wouldn't give it up, they pushed him in front of the train. Pushed him, and he later on died from the injuries. It ain't no justice. But I guarantee you they're going to throw the book at them brothers. And if it pisses you off, because let me say it again, it ain't no justice, it's just us killed behind the iPod. And these young brothers that did it, I think they were from anywhere from 12 to 14 years old. Young man died from the injuries. And you got all of this, Mama, think about it like this. All of these crooked police officers, crooked judges, crooked lawyers, crooked system, crooked government. People paying their way out of trouble. If you got money, you can buy your way out of trouble. But let me say this, because somebody think they getting away. Now, you might can buy your way out of trouble, but you can't buy your way out of the lake of fire. Let me say it like I want. Your ass will burn for what you do. You can't pay your way out of the lake of fire, and you can't buy salvation. I hope somebody listening, Mama. This black-on-black crime, and when it comes to crime nowadays, it really ain't no color. You got whites killing whites, Hispanics killing Hispanics. You got blacks versus Hispanics. There is hatred in this land. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse as we stay around here. But why is it that just like when they gave that other brother, gave him, who was that? I can't think his name. I want to say his name was Troy. That wasn't that long ago when they sent that brother to death row. And none of the stuff they had lined up with his case. People came back and changed their testimony. And then they still killed the man anyway. It ain't no justice. What kind of justice is that? How is it now the ones that's supposed to protect and serve are looking just like the ones they... Man, let me tell you something. I told y'all about out here. How crooked the police officers was. How you would see the same police officer that you think is taking care of the neighborhood. He's the same one in the dope house buying up all the dope. See, y'all from the hood, y'all know what I'm talking about. And they look like they getting away. And instead of, I told y'all right here across the street, Mama, we was talking about this the other day at that Chevron. Coming out of the store, how they killed that brother in broad daylight. Talking about he had a gun on him. Shot him in broad daylight at the gas station in front of everybody. And never was a gun on the scene. And you know what they did to that police officer? Promoted him. Worked somewhere else. You know what happened to that black brother? He dead and gone. See, like I said, I'm not trying to make this sound like a racist video because I love white people as well. I love everybody. But the truth got to be told. The truth have to be told. It's a lot of wicked people, period. So, Mama, back to the point, it really ain't no justice. This is why people better be praying and stand on guard and living for the Lord, because that's the only peace. The true peace will come when the Prince of Peace will return. And I know mothers, I know a lot of y'all gonna take this video to the heart, because the love from a mother to a mother's child is, man, you can't really explain it, because the mother love is so tough. But some parents don't give a damn about their children. And I can just imagine how these parents are feeling, and how there is no justice. And back to the white man, George, who killed little Trayvon. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I guarantee you he probably going to get off just like the rest of them always get off. It making me think back to Jasper, Texas, mama, when they finally got justice, I believe, behind that when they drugged that brother behind that truck and drug him till he died, bumping over all kind of bricks and sticks and just drug him. But look how long it took for the justice. And while a lot of people are leaving so many people out waiting on justice, they killing more people. Just like we was talking about the man that was doing all the school children dirty. I know it's a tough world we living in, people. And I know some of these things I speak about, a lot of people don't agree with. But, hey, truth got to be told. It don't matter what it is, the truth have to be told. And that was somebody's son. Little Trayvon, handsome-looking young man, walking home from the store. Now, I could understand if he had a handgun in his hand and fired and trying to rob and shoot up people, but this man had a pack of Skittles in his hand. A pack of Skittles, people. Not a gun. 17 years old, gunned down by the white man. Y'all stay blessed.